gen is kind of the easiest thing to measure, and on digital, it's even easier. So we're almost kind of, I don't want to say push, but encouraged to do those methods that we can prove out the lead gen. But we can't forget the brand awareness to begin with. If you think about a soccer team, you've got 11 players on the field, and sure, it would be great to say this player contributed 25% of the win, this person only contributed 4%. But if you break it down, there's people that are bringing the ball down the field. They're not just the ones that have scored that are contributing the most. So you've got to really look at the whole marketing mix modeling.
When you look at the way that you have to be variable and you have to have a mix of approaches, a lot of times that mix depends on your market, and it also depends on your specific brand, right? And the actual brand and service that you're offering inside of Architect, right? We talk about the kind of the marketing funnel: awareness, consideration, conversion, loyalty. We spend a lot of time on awareness. We know that seeds get planted about significant investments in the backyard way in advance. So from even a thought cycle before a sales cycle, that thought cycle can be long. I just bought a home, I have a vision for the backyard, I'm gonna put away some money, I'm gonna do that for the next 18 months. And then when I'm ready to go, I wanna move quickly. For the bigger ticket items, tremendous amount of focus is on planting the seed, getting brand awareness, then working through the consideration, the conversion, and the loyalty models to make sure that consumers first know that what we do, what our franchise owners do, and can share that experience word of mouth after they get the backyard of their dreams.
How you get your value statement across to somebody and resonate with them with all the noise that's around them. So to me, it was about the consumer journey, and there's many facets to that, but how can we impact the consumer? I don't want to gloss over the local service ads, because I think that that's just becoming more and more prominent, and we're seeing it. We're seeing conversion because our franchisees have gone through the process to be, Google verified and have their LSAs set up. It's the validation for the people in that market, the homeowner in that market, that this is a backed, verified provider, and it just puts you at that next level, but at the super local feel, right? And I think that's the important part of it.
In home services, there are economies to keeping in a smaller area and saturating it, starting with the nucleus and then working out.
There's 3 key pillars that we look at when we think about development. Do we have territories to sell? Do we have strong unit level economics as evidenced by the item 19? And are our franchisees satisfied? Do they validate? Are they glad about the decision that they made?
We put a metric measuring tool in place to all franchisees. All of them are going on to QBO now. So now we got clean books so they can have a resale. And then at light at the end of the tunnel, what are we doing here? Investing for ROI. We're gonna sell it, pass it on, legacy, whatever we choose to do. I don't want anybody coming in writing a check without leaving getting a big check. Happy franchisees validate well. Supported franchisees validate well. People that are passionate about the brand because of those 2 items validate well, which is what? One of my 3 pillars were hire well, train well, trust well. I think that most people don't know how to do that, and it's very difficult. The trust part, especially, right? There's trust but verify too, of course. But I think from somebody coming in as a franchisee, I think that's one of the things they have to be able to do.
The FDD, the process, take it seriously. I think one of the biggest opportunities that every candidate has in every category with every FDD is an opportunity to connect with every franchise owner. Do it. Talk about what worked, what didn't work, what kind of support is being provided by the franchise owner, what the challenges are and opportunities at the consumer level. There's such a wealth of available knowledge that's there to investigate through due diligence. Do it. Take the time.
It's so easy, but it's so missed in home services to just really surprise and delight the homeowner with the service you're providing.
My advice for corporate is pour everything you have into making sure your franchisees are successful, and the rest will follow. So, don't make it so much about fran dev as it is about franchise success, and everything will fall into place from there.